we are in the Antibodies exhibition about our works from 20 years until now. And we are very pleased with the assemblage of our work in this exhibition because it's not chronological, but by themes or by languages that we have adopted. I was studying architecture when the museum was constructed. I was a passionate and I always said, one day I'm going to visit. And then I'm exhibiting in this museum. It's the second time. We did my home exhibition and now a solo exhibition. This is a big surprise from the school days until here.
So these 20 years of their career coincides also with 20 years of our own existence at the Vitra Design Museum. It's our 20th anniversary this year. And that was a sort of a perfect match. I see the Campanas as typical author designers of our time, and their career, which spans the past 20 years, coincides with the development of a specific type of design, this authorship and design, which began in the late 1980s. That a lot of these things are one-off pieces and limited series.
Another section are the organics. This is very important because it generates the boa sofa, industrial pieces produced by Edra. We were astonished to be them as industrial products. They were sculptures in the beginning. This is an exhibition telling more than chronological or historic process, prototypes, things that generate other things more industrial. This is very important in our work, this back and forward into materials, also process, that are very well portrayed here in the exhibition.
Other aspects that Matias shows here is projects that never were produced, like
being shown.
Like the leather baskets, the natural leather from Amazon, also the vases.
We have the flat surface that are represented by mirrors or lamps, or also the inflatable table.
And this part is interesting because it has a kind of industrial approach that is another part of our work with large series of production.
And we are here now in the sticks area where a sculpture of Humberto originated.
The sticks investigates this materialization of the lines, for instance, like the batuk vases that are the construction of transparencies.
And this could seem something impossible in the beginning until we had the invitation from Alessi to make the blow-up line.
So these different phenomena are shown in this exhibition, and in each of the groups you will find early as well as late periods, which clearly shows the continuity in their work, comparing final products with studies.
We have represented also our work for scenography for the Ballet National de Marseille, which was a very instigating work. We never worked with costumes or sets for theater.
Another aspect also is the investigation with the new kinds of upholstery, like the sushi series, as well the banquetes, which are plushes. So we construct the chair just with elements that we find in the market, like teddy bears and
street markets in São Paulo.
And the sushi series is one of my favorites. We kind of construct the chairs just rolling materials, like pieces of carpet, rubber, felt, to construct, and it's a research about colors.
Other things that are very curious in this exhibition are our personal belongings. So you can find in those book boxes collectible things or toys from our childhood. There is the hybrid selection that talks about the assemblage of natural fibers and plastic.
Fusion of materials, very ordinary plastic chairs with the natural fibers. And it's interesting because the natural fibers is connected to the earlier works with bamboo baskets.
We have also stones blended with wicker, a piece that we have made for Design Miami last year. And it's a big sitting area with amethysts. We worked 2 years to put together everything, talk to collectors and bring our prototypes, personal objects. I think this was made with love. This is an exhibition that shows the process but also contaminates people. We suppose and we ask this to be a contamination of passion and love by design, for design. We have made 2 special installations for the museum with bottles. We can see them in the staircases going up or going down.
It was made here in the museums. During 7 days we made this kind of big chandelier that looks like crystal with the bottles that was collected here in Basel. It was interesting because Matthias asked us to construct the collage with the pictures of our chairs.
So each chapter of the catalog is open with a collage. For me also it's very important because now I'm communicating some projects with collage. So this exhibition for us was also something stimulating. I think it's an exhibition that's going to grow according to the years because we are also open to create a special piece for each venue.
Also, our first
contact
with design were by the miniature chairs of Vitra. So I never imagined one day that I have this chair in the collection. Matthias got straight on the point of our souls, of our creations, because we have been working with Matthias and Alexander. This year is going to be the 5th year that we are going to Abouché to work with students. They know very well our process of working, so it helps to construct the base of this exhibition.